A gift from Turkey to the UK. 250,000 pieces of personal protective equipment. More's needed, but this flight last Friday was the first of a growing NATO effort to help allies to help each other.
NATO, our command structure, different NATO mechanisms are providing significant support to NATO allies coping with the COVID-19 crisis.
That may be so, but arch-rival Russia was faster at grabbing headlines with its aid. Plane loads of assistance for Italy, though some view this as more geopolitical gesture than genuine generosity. China too, quick to help, including here in the UK. It seems that NATO has really been quite slow to respond, and the response itself has been quite limited and quite piecemeal. Are you actually worried that NATO is a bit on the back foot here and is allowing countries like Russia and China to step into that space and be seen to be the great rescuers of the countries of Europe?
So NATO started early to respond, but the most important thing we did in the beginning was, of course, to implement preventive measures, protecting our missions and operations. But because it is important to remember that NATO's core task is to make sure that this health crisis doesn't become a security crisis.
This is one of those security missions. British forces in Estonia, the alliance's eastern flank. They're deployed to deter Russian aggression. But what about Moscow's softly approach to win friends during the pandemic?
NATO needs to wake up. We need to have a collective attitude towards international security. Otherwise, like I say, there are many states and non-states that will take full advantage of the vacuum that we're creating.
It's a unique challenge. Counter the virus and counter attempts by adversaries to exploit the crisis. Lots to discuss when NATO defence ministers meet remotely on Wednesday. Deborah Haynes, Sky News.